Well, I don't know what happened, but you guys might have missed me like putting the blower on all by myself. I don't know. All of a sudden I look at the camera and it says like nothing. And so there it is, it's on. I'm sorry. I picked it up, I set it on, and I went and got the filters just so I could see how the Gefilter fish looks on it, and oh, I'm in love with it. The fuel line was on funny, it went the wrong way, so like, man, I was hoping you guys would get to see that go on. It really sucks, because that was really heavy. But it's on. And these are the valve covers I'm running. Just the one. Say Chevrolet. These were on the drag car. They have a -16 line that goes to like a crankcase vent, like a catch can for both sides, but yeah, that's it. I can put the bottom pulley on so we can see what that looks like. What do you say? I think we shall. I think we should put the bottom pulley on. I don't think all these holes are the same, are they? I got lucky. Yeah, I'm Loctite in these two. So this is a 27 tooth and this is a 33 tooth. Works out to about 18% under. I didn't want to put a great big pulley up here and have this one down there because I thought it would look funny with the big pulley on top. I kind of like the small pulley, so I went with the small pulley on top, and I got an even smaller pulley for the bottom so I could underdrive it, because I want that to look cool. Alright, let's do it the fast way. Let's just run these things in. Run them in, make sure they all are threading. Yep, they are. Torquing them in a star pattern. Alright, those are in. How about a belt? Should we put a belt on it? I think we should. I like to have the words facing out, because I believe that's the best way. Now belt tension, I like it pretty sloppy because this stuff's all aluminum, especially the heads, and it will grow as it gets hotter, and so the tension will get, this belt would be like you could play a note on it, and that's what chews up the bearings. It will rip and will mess up a crank snout also, but it chews up these bearings in the front. So there it is. That's it. I like about 3/4 to an inch of play when it's cold. When it's hot, that's when you should set the tension, but I'm not doing that right now. I'm doing it my way, this way, right now, this way. I don't really want to drill this. I need to get a pressure thing for my vacuum gauge, or my pressure gauge. And I heard a lot of guys will drill these things, but this is a vintage one. This thing's old. I don't really want to drill it, so maybe I'll drill the manifold, which is vintage too, and it's old. But what's the lesser of two evils? Drill the manifold where I need to have a vacuum port anyway, or drill this plate, which I don't know if I can replace it. And a keen eye will see that there's no thermostat housing. You're correct. There's a water port here and a water port here with a plug in it. And I have to build a line and have a remote thermostat housing over here, which is coincidentally where my alternator is going to go. So maybe I'll have it over here, thermostat housing. And then I'll run a hose up to the intake, to the radiator. Alright, there it is. Boom, boom. There it is. Now, can I still get a distributor in? That's the question. Definitely I can. Without the cap on, for sure. Alright. And I guess I could put the valve cover gaskets on. Get that thing actually bolted down. Ew, these things are gross. I wonder what gaskets I have. Do I have gaskets for this? I think I do. Gasket box. Yeah. No, I don't have broken cork gaskets. Nah. So, story of my life. Broken cork gaskets, that's the story of my life. Sure is cool looking. Looks like I have another trip to the parts store. Another trip to the parts store, ready for me. I might end up pulling this blower back off. I don't want to. Oh man, this gasket's nasty. Nasty, nasty gasket. I think I'm gonna leave